guys, welcome. We're going to do a little smoothie here in the gym today. I know a lot of you probably had a big night last night. I've been told, I didn't know, there were some football games on, so I believe there was AFL and NRL, so we may have a few hungover people today. So what we want to do is make a healthy smoothie. So I brought along a few ingredients that we can pop in and do a little smoothie.
Hi Christina, thanks for watching.
Thank you for tuning in. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with it. Now smoothies, guys, are a great way to get nutrients in all at once, particularly for those of you that have
thanks
children.
for watching.
So a lot of time kids won't have greens in their diet, so we can actually trick them. You love that, mums? And put them into like a little smoothie. I like adding spinach, kale, little microgreens, all of that sort of thing into these smoothies. We can add fruit.
Hi Julie, thanks for watching.
A lot healthier. And we can add spices, things like cinnamon, and seeds and nuts are also great. So we can make a really beautiful nutrient-dense drink, or I also like to make what's called a smoothie bowl. So how we do that is just make it thicker, so that when you are having that smoothie, you feel like you're actually eating something rather than just drinking it really, really quickly. So it just sort of tricks the body if we're eating it, so we get all of those beautiful nutrients into us. So I've got a wide variety of things you can pop in to your smoothies today. We are going to actually make a smoothie with my beautiful old blender here. So when you're making a smoothie, you can use a blender, food processor, whatever you want there. But what we want is that nice mixed in texture, all right? So we don't want too many chunks in it. Although having said that, if you are putting nuts and seeds in, sometimes it's nice to have that little bit of texture there with those guys. So we'll just wait for a few more of you guys to come in. I'll tell you a little bit about the ingredients I've got with me today. For all of my smoothies, I do put in a protein powder. I particularly like this one, but put whatever one you like in. It does add some flavour, but more importantly, obviously your protein. This one's particularly good. It does have all those beautiful branched chain amino acids in there. Another thing for protein are your seeds. So yes, guys, I like hemp seeds. But yeah, they're little nutrient dense ones here. These are my favourites. You can also add chia seeds as well. These things are really great in that they do swell up and give you a sense of fullness, okay? I go for the hemp seeds because they're one of the only seeds that have the omega-3s and 6s in that complete ratio, all right? They also have a thing called GLA, which is fantastic for us women. So it helps us with our menstrual cycle and if we're in menopause. The other beautiful thing with these seeds is it's really good for the heart health and reducing sugar levels as well. So they're a beautiful little seed and they taste like nuts, so without the too high calories. But be careful with seeds and nuts, as it can really, boost your calorie levels in these smoothies. Go from a 200 calorie smoothie very quickly to 1,000, all right? So just small amounts of these guys. For my smoothies, I do like using berries. So today I've got the blueberries, but you can add mangoes, bananas, watermelon, whatever you like. Again, just being careful of the really high sugar fruits, not to overdo it. Strawberries are lovely to use as well. I don't know if any of you guys have come across this stuff. This is called acai. Not acai, it's acai. Okay, so this one's from raw Amazonia. This one does have a little bit of sugar in it, but you can get one without the sugar as well. It's about 85 calories, but just gives you that little bit of sweetness there. But the beauty with the acai is it has 40 times the antioxidants of blueberries and other fruits. So it's a really little nutrient-dense, high-packed little fruit there. It's from South America. And it's really, really tasty.
Hey, Kelly,
all right, so that's really, really beautiful to add to your. Yes, thank you. To add to your smoothies as well. You get this one from Woolies, Coles, any of those sort of things, health food stores. Really beautiful to add. I've also got the nut butter. All right, I'm trying to avoid the peanut butter at the moment, so Lana very beautifully brought this one in. Because I'm really bad with it, okay? I don't just stop at 1 tablespoon, so watch this stuff, okay? It can really put the calories up in your smoothies. You can get one from Macro Mike that's just a powder, so that gets rid of the fat content of it, and still gives you that taste of the peanut butter without the fat, but I think we all love the that satiation of the fat, but Little bits is fine. It does give that beautiful flavour and texture to your smoothies as well. So we're putting some of that in today. Now, again, I don't know if any of you guys have come across cacao. Okay, it's not cocoa. This is the unprocessed form of chocolate. All right, so it's got all of those beautiful nutrients that unfortunately chocolate often can be missing. So this is, again, a South American product originally. So the Incas use this stuff. It has theobromine in it, which is good for the brain. It also gives you energy. It has a lot of B vitamins in here, also some fibre. And it does give us that sort of chocolate taste. It is a little bit more bitter than our processed chocolate, but we can sort of counter that with a little bit of, you know, sweetness with the cinnamon, that kind of thing. But a beautiful product to add to get that really beautiful chocolatey taste, but also those nutrients there as well. And what else? Oh, I like to add some greens to my smoothies as well. You can do it in powdered form. You can add, as I said earlier, kale, spinach, that sort of thing. But if you're just going to be lazy like I am at times, get a really good greens powder. This one has spirulina in it, has lots of fruit and veggies, kind of a little bit of a cheaty, tastes good as well. And you can put a teaspoon of that into your, again, it'll give you that sweetness. This one's sweetened with stevia. So just make sure, again, you're not overloading on sugar. So some of the natural things like monk fruit, stevia are really good alternatives. So this one is actually a really lovely little greens powder. And my poison today is the oat milk, all right? You can use oat milk, coconut milk. I think one of our girls has put kefir. That's also fantastic. Or just use water if you just want to keep those calories down. So again, just being careful with your milks. It can boost those calories up. I like the oat milk in that it's got, again, some B vitamins in here, some fibre, low cholesterol, good for the heart, good for the brain.
How do you feel about coconut water?
Coconut water's fine, yep. Again, just watch your sugar in that one. It's still quite sweet, but yep, I put coconut water in. Just for that, if I'm using a base where it's not very sweet, I'll pop in a coconut water. But if you are worried about your calories, just good old water is fine, and you can boost it with, you know, sort of a really nice tasting protein. You can also, when you've got your smoothies all together, put your own little vitamins and minerals in. A few of us girls here at the gym are on these happy hormones. So this is a vegan one, so it is a base for women. So it's got your ashwagandha in it. Doesn't taste very good on its own. So again, you can just sneak that into a smoothie. So I'm adding these little guys to mine. So it's making this smoothie into a super smoothie, which is really, really nice. So I think that's all my ingredients. So if anyone has any questions as we go through, Lana's just going to...
Hi, Gary. Thank you.
Float them to me while I concentrate on making the smoothie. I'll just have before we start, I'll just have a quick mention. A couple of girls have put in some smoothie ideas. Absolutely fantastic. Like, some of the bases are great. So we've got frozen bananas here. This is from Valerie. Half scoop of protein powder, grated ginger and kale. Brilliant. Really nice combination. Going to steal that one and have a taste of that one. Mango here. She's also got one with a few drops of rose water, which sounds absolutely delicious. I'm going to try that. And she's saying, is this healthy? Absolutely. Two really, really healthy. So just check our page and you'll see these little recipes. We can also pop them up for you, and I'll put some of mine up as well. Kat has also put one with a base of spinach, carrot, broccoli, mixed berries, and then she said she adds collagen, chia seeds, sunflower, pepitas, LSA, a whole lot of functional mushrooms there. So she's got her reishi, turkey tail. Perfect. Yep, I sometimes add those as well. So again, the functional mushrooms, a bit bitter tasting, but you can hide them in the sweetness of your smoothie there. She's got a little bit of honey, and then she's using a kefir water base. Absolutely perfect. So yep, completely love those recipes, and I'm going to steal them for myself. So if any of you guys have also got ones that you want to share with us, please do so, okay? Pop them up on the page. Let's share these ideas, get healthier together, and yeah, get a little spring in those taste buds. So some of those just, yeah, sound divine. So we'll just do a little start. Usually I don't measure stuff out, I'll be really honest. I just chuck them in the blender and hope for the best, but I am going to today. So with the berries, the berries, strawberries, raspberries are great to add to these smoothies. They're low calorie, Blueberries in particular have really high vitamin C, some amazing antioxidants.
Question from Julie.
Yes.
How often should you have a smoothie?
I have one every day. I start my day with it. Okay, I think it's a really, really beautiful way to start your day, particularly for those of us in a hurry that we can't sit down. Maybe on Sundays you can sit down and have your bigger breakfast. But for me, it's quick and easy, and I start my day with a smoothie. So there's nothing wrong with having a smoothie a day. Again, just really be careful of your calorie count there if you are watching calories, like all of us bikini babes are. All right, because you can top up really quickly with adding this sort of stuff. All right. So, you know, use your apps, your MyFitnessPals, that sort of stuff, just to work it out, because there are some sneaky little calories in there. I've done it with this stuff, okay? I put in, like, you know, a couple of tablespoons, and suddenly it's quite a high one. But, yep, beautiful way to start your day, beautiful way to end your day, whichever way you guys want to do it. But a smoothie a day, absolutely, especially if you're putting all this stuff in and what the guys are suggesting. Nutrient dense, that's what we want. I actually, as a nutritionist, prefer this than those little shakes and things that you buy at the chemist, whatever. They serve their purpose, but they don't have a lot of these beautiful nutrient dense ingredients. Make your own stuff, you know, keep away from the highly processed stuff as much as you can. I think it'll serve you in the long run anyway. All right, so we'll get started. So my first thing is I put in my berries. So I'm just going to open this little thing up. So about a cup is good. We've got some glasses here, so I've got some guinea pigs that are going to have a taste of this. So yeah, just pop it into your, about a cup is really good. If you want to go a little bit more, so if you're going to do those smoothie bowls, the thicker ones, maybe go a little bit more with this, a little bit less with your liquid. Okay, so more on your fruit. So pop him in. And then I put in about a cup, so I'm going to put in a cup of my oat milk. I use the barista one just because it's tastier. It has got a little bit of extra oil in there, but not much. But again, it's a nice one to sort of use. You can just use the plain one, you can use unsweetened, you can use almond milk. There's all sorts now. You can use hemp milk now, which are fantastic, whatever floats your boat. As I said, coconut water, kefir, just water if you want to keep the calories down. Next thing I add is the protein. So luckily with these, we have a little scoop in there. Makes it very easy for us who are lazier. So about a scoop of your protein. This one's a nice one, it's a chocolate one, but put in what you like. This kind of works with what I'm doing, because I am going to add a little bit more chocolate, because I love chocolate. As those of you that know me, it's my downfall. So a little bit more chocolate, and again, it is the cacao rather than cocoa. A little bit less sugar, nutrient dense there. I'm just going to go half on that one, because that's quite a lot. This is a little bit bitter, so don't go too crazy with it. So about a quarter of a teaspoon there, just give you that nice little taste. So that gets whacked in. I'm going to put this little acai beauty in. So it's just the pulp, it's not reconstituted, it is the pulp of the acai. And we'll pop him in, and you watch the colour. It'll make it really nice and purple. This one you can just eat, they reckon, as well. It is really nice. So sometimes you'll see me walking around with a purple tongue because I've eaten one of these just really quickly. It has guarana in it, which gives you energy. So again, that's another South American plant that the Aztecs, Incas used as well for energy. But doesn't have too much caffeine like coffee. It's really yummy. All right, so we're going to put the butter in. We're going in for that. Again, just a little bit, not too much, just to give you that little taste. So I'll put a tiny bit of peanut butter in. He's in. Yum. We love the peanut butter. Now, to balance your sugars, I put a little bit of cinnamon in. This is true cinnamon rather than the cassia-based one. I like the true cinnamon because it really works better with getting those insulin levels down. Okay, it also has a lot of minerals in here, and it does help with heart health. There some science-based research has shown now, evidence-based research. And we're even looking into sort of anti-cancer properties of a lot of these spices. So a lot of the yogis knew about these spices and curries and things. So really, really good for you. Yes?
Question from Julie. What does balance your sugars mean?
Balance your sugars. So what we're looking at is a lot of us eat a lot of sugar in our diets, particularly, and it can be quite sneaky. So it pushes us out of balance with I'll keep it really basic, our insulin. So we want to keep our insulin down. So this is what cinnamon does help to do. All right, same with the berries. We're not high in sugar. Okay, so we're just keeping those sugar levels down. Lots of products have sneaky bits of sugar in, and if you look at the normal sort of Australian diet, the standard Australian diet, we're having way too much sugar, okay, and it's making us pre-diabetic, okay? So these sort of products will help lower those blood sugar levels, okay?
And Kay's going, yeah, baby, peanut butter.
She loves her peanut butter. Kay and I are the peanut butter freaks, so, but as we know, Kay, not too much of it, yeah? All right, so yeah, so this stuff will keep your blood sugar levels in check, or help to do it. A lot of spices do, okay? It's also anti-inflammatory. Turmeric is another one. I think we're now just cottoning on in the West with turmeric as well, with its anti-inflammatory properties. Beautiful products. And this just tastes lovely. It just gives that little zing. So that's in there. And as I said, I use the Ceylon cinnamon rather than the cassia base. It just has, it's a lot less acidic and it just works more effectively than the cassia base ones. So my hemp seeds are going to go in there next. So that gives this really beautiful nutty flavour.
Message from Jess.
Yes.
Can you use the smoothies as a meal replacer?
Absolutely. Yes. They're nutrient dense, so depending obviously what you're putting in. But absolutely, I do. Yep, I have this instead of breakfast. I can control what I'm putting in. Yeah, 100%. If you're worried about just it not filling you up, as I said, go into a smoothie bowl rather than a drink. All right, so eat it. I find that works. Chia seeds, I'm popping these little babies in.
Hi, Lauren, and hi, Kat.
Hey, guys. So these ones swell as well. So again, they'll give you that little bit of satiation. Just going to flick a few of them in. So a lot of people would be aware of, you can say it chia or chia, it doesn't really matter. The puddings now, so again, they're nutrient dense, a lot of B vitamins, a lot of protein in these guys, and the hemp seeds. I really love these little guys. As I said, they're just perfectly balanced with their omega-3 and 6s. So a lovely little product to use. I will put a little bit of greens in, just to give it a little zing. This one's really nice. It's got like a little berry flavour as well. And we'll just get those little vitamins and minerals in there. So yeah, you know, play around with it, see what works for you guys as well. Just give the blender a little bit of a go now.
Hi, Beck.
Mine is the processor. So we're spinning it around. Excuse the noise. Keep talking amongst yourselves. So as long as you don't have anything too chunky, it should work. Some of the better blenders will make it really fast as well. I was just saying to my friends here that I'm saving for a Vitamix, which is like the vegan's dream blender. So anyone wants to, give me one, feel free. Yeah, not joking.
Question here from Laura.
Yes.
Can you recommend where to buy the greens powder?
This my one. This one I just get from White Wolf. I like this one, but really at health food store, Woolies even have a brand, I think it's this one, the Nature's Way, that do greens. Pharmacies, Chem Warehouse now have beautiful greens powder. So just have a look what's in them. We don't want anything with fillers in it and sugar, okay? So keep away from all the fillers. So fillers like added soy, sugar, that kind of stuff. We don't want preservatives. This is just one of my favourites, but yeah, just have a look. Amazonia do a nice one too, who make the acai. They do a really nice greens powder, and they do some nice protein as well. So yeah, really anywhere, supermarkets, in the health food sections, you'll find the greens. Look for ones that do have things like your spirulina wheatgrass. They're actually really good at alkalizing.
Message from Kat. Yes, I've had a Vitamix for years and it's the best.
I know. I'm with you on that one. Soon. I'm just going to spin this a little bit more just so the guys don't get some chunky bits. And I have got some guinea pigs here who are going to try it for me. So let's see how we go. Yeah, I do love the Vitamixes. I have friends that have them and they're just... just the best. You can even sort of make nut butters with all sorts of things, hummus. I do a hummus in this one, but they're more effective with just that stronger motor and things like that. But look, you know, guys, use what you've got. We were saying if this didn't work, we'd just do a cocktail shake. Could just use that. So, Connor, would you like to have a taste of my smoothie?
Yes, Connor. Let's go, Connor.
So this one is a little bit thicker.
Would you add ice to that?
Yeah, I think ice would be really nice. If you just wanted to thin it out a bit, add a little bit more milk to it. So it's just, you know, so playing around with it. Here we go. Oh, that looks really, really good, actually. Let me know how you go. Leanne, would you like a little try? You get all your vitamins and minerals there.
Hi,
There we
Leanne.
go.
I love the colour of it.
Yeah, it's just like a chocolate drink, only healthy.
Oh, yeah.
You like it? Yeah.
What do you think, Connor?
Sweet.
Yeah.
So sweet.
But you haven't got any added sugar there. So that's the beauty of it. So as I said, to all you mums out there, this is the best way to get those nutrients into your kids. All right. You can sneak in. I haven't brought the leaves in today, but, you know, sneak in some of that kale, sneak in some of that spinach, those beautiful nutrient dense. We call them superfoods, but, you know, they've been with us forever. Okay, especially the spinach. Just be a little bit mindful though with those sort of, not going too crazy, all right? They do have a thing called oxalates in them. So in their raw form, if you have too many, they can create kidney stones. So just a small amount, not big bags of them, okay? So it's just something just to be mindful, you know, more is not always better, all right? So a good handful, but, you know, not bags and bags of them. Which, I mean, some of the celebrities have been doing it and they've been getting kidney stones, then saying smoothies are no good, but it's because they've been overdoing it. So guys, as I said, you can make these as sweet as you want. You can put the ingredients that you want in there. Another lovely one that I love to make up is banana and mango. And then I put a little bit of cinnamon in there, a little bit of greens. It's a sweeter one. That works really, really beautiful. Watermelon and ginger work really, really well together as well. But, you know, just use your imagination. As I said, use those apps. Watch your calories. Watch these nut butters. Peanut butter, well, peanuts are actually a legume rather than a nut. So if, again, you want to mix it up a little bit, get different sorts of vitamins and things in, you can use almonds, you can use cashew nuts, but very, very small amounts there. You know, yeah, go to town with it, enjoy it, get the kids having this stuff, you know, rather than the store-bought stuff. Make it yourself, make it a ritual, enjoy yourself. All right, so thank you all for joining me. Any questions, further questions, pop it on the page, interact, share those recipes with us. I'm sure a lot of you guys have got some really, really interesting ones. As I said, the more we share this sort of stuff, you know, the healthier we're all going to be. For all you hungover people, come and try this stuff. It'll get rid of some of the toxins from last night. And I don't even know who won or anything, so I have to be honest, didn't know it was on. But yeah, come and join us. Yeah, ask any questions, fire away, and yeah, let's get healthy and eat all this beautiful, beautiful food, hey? And thank you for joining me today. I really, really do appreciate it. And of course, I'm a yogi, so I have to say namaste.